Very good morning, one and all. And this is my third video series, which explains more about the vicar and his family. So here, vicar loses their simple manners and grow more prideful and vain as their hopes for Olivia and Squire increases. Why? Because if Olivia marries Squire, their fortune, the lost fortune may return back. However, the more they attempt to present themselves as above their station, the more embracements they encounter. For instance, both the vicar and Moses are duped when attempting to sell the family's horse in exchange for more fashionable ones. So, when vicar and his youngest son Moses went to buy a horse, why? Because they are so much in poverty, so they really want to sell the horse, and they loses the horse for a person who cheats them and escapes. The squire introduces the vicar's daughter to two fashionable ladies who suggest they might find position for the girls in the city. The family is very pleased but incensed when they discover that Mr. Burchell has written a letter ambiguously threatening the girl's reputation. Because of this letter, the plan to move the girls to town is foiled. Mr. Burchell is banished from the house. So here, the truth is that Mr. Burchell never writes a letter like that, but still the letter was written by somebody, and the motto was to banish Burchell from the house. So Deborah tries to prompt the squire into proposing to Olivia, but vaguely threatening to marry the girl to a neighbor. But this squire does not respond to any marriage proposals. They really feel very bad. Father Williams, so though the squire is clearly upset and jealousy by the latest man presence, he makes no effort to propose, and the family prepares to marry Olivia to the neighbor farmer. However, right before the wedding, Olivia flees with Squire Thornhill. This is a heartbreaking blow to the family since it means Olivia has sacrificed her reputations. The vicar sets out after her, hoping to save and forgive her. He finds Squire Thornhill at home and then suspects Mr. Burchell for the crime. So the truth is that Mr. Burchell is no way connected with this incident, and the vicar starts the journey and anxiety is taxing, and he falls ill while far away from home. He rests for 3 weeks at an inn and then heads back towards home, meeting a traveling acting company along the way. When they arrive at the next town, he meets an intelligent man who invites him to his. So here, in the inn, so where the vicar falls sick and he lives in an inn, right? So in that inn, he tends to meet Olivia, and Olivia explains him what happened, and he explains that Squire is the person who kidnapped Olivia, and he marries her and left her in the inn. So both the Primson was really very bad to hear about Olivia, and he consoles her and takes her to the next town. So he meets an intelligent man who invites him to his home for a dinner party. The vicar agrees and is astonished by the man is actually the home's butler, when the true master is Mr. Arnold. So he arrives. It also turns out that Mr. Arnold is an uncle to Arabella. So Arabella Wilmot is a person who got first engaged to George. So was overjoyed to reunite with the vicar. Her love for George has clearly been not abated, although there are rumors that she is preparing to marry Squire Thornhill. So now vicar got a clear picture. Why? Because this Squire Thornhill is very numb and he couldn't able to propose Olivia. Why? Because he has been already engaged to Arabella. The vicar stays with the family for a few days. In an amazing turn of events, they attend the acting company show to discover that George himself is acting with it. Later, George reunites with his father and Arabella and tells of his many misadventures since partying with his family. His many missteps ended with him acting to the act, and none of them yielded much fortune. Along the way, he had reunited with an old college friend who turned out to be Squire Thornhill, but he was ruined when he fought a duel for the squire and was then reputed by Sir William for that base behavior.